That's the biggest bass of my life.
Is it?
That is the biggest bass of my life. Guys, we have made it through the night and cruising down the road. We're here in Georgia. We're about 5 hours out of the Lake Griffin State Park, where we will be staying for a few days, camping out. I am on my way down to the Harris chain of lakes for the first Bassmaster Eastern Open of the year. And this year I decided to go as a boater. I've been doing the co-angler deal for 3 years now, and I figured now is a good time to really try hopping onto the boater side and pretty much try making the dream a reality. You know, I mean, I've been all over the country as a co-angler, met some amazing people, and learned a lot, seen a lot of the country, seen a lot of different fisheries that I think will help me as I move forward to do it on the boater side and really try making the elites. And you know, it's been a heck of a ride so far, but I really felt like I was, you know, I'm ready. I mean, I'm not getting any younger. I'm 20 years old. I figure this is the best time in my life to try making this happen, and if it don't happen this year, it'll hopefully happen eventually. But I just kind of wanted to bring you guys along and show you pretty much everything that happens. I mean, I've been wanting to do some videos on the opens and all my, you know, adventures as a co-angler, and I've done some of it, but you know, this year I really wanted to bring everybody inside, because I get asked all the time, you know, what's it like, and people want to know what we go through and what it's all about. So I really wanted to bring you guys along and show you what we go through, the tournaments, the preparation, the long drives, because that's what we are. I mean, we're like part-time bass fishermen, part-time truckers, pretty much. I mean, it's a lot of wheel time, a lot of, you know, just long drives, and just thinking, trying to get a game plan together and strategize how you want to fish, and it's just a really cool experience that I hope a lot of you get to experience sometime. But it's yeah, we're on our way down though for the first Eastern Open of the year. We're fishing. We're going to Harris Chain of Lakes for the first one, Chickamauga Lake for the second one, James River, where I've actually won on the co-angler side, in Richmond, Virginia, and then we're gonna finish out the year at Oneida Lake in upstate New York. So I really hope you guys enjoy the series and get to bring you along as far as, you know, what I go through. I'm gonna be showing everything. I'm gonna try showing you my practice. We're up here. I'm actually rolling down here a little earlier than probably a lot of the field is, just because it's Florida, and you know, I've only really actually fished Florida once, and it's a monster. You know, there's so many different ways you can catch them, and so that's kind of why I want to try getting a little bit of a head start, just to kind of get my bearings. And it's a chain of lakes, so there's multiple different lakes that you can choose from to try finding a winning pattern, and I really want to maximize my time to find which lakes are setting up best for, you know, hopefully what I want to be doing, and put something good together. But yeah, so that's pretty much the game plan. We got about 5 hours left in the drive, but yeah, I'll definitely show you guys setting up camp. I'm gonna be sleeping out of the back of my truck. I got a bed set up back there and some storage, and I'm gonna be setting up a tent. So yeah, but I hope you guys enjoy, and you know, be sure to follow along, man. I'm really excited. This is something I've wanted to do for a while, and I'm pretty excited. But that is the ultimate goal this year, guys, is to hopefully make the elites. You know, a lot of people ask, how do you make the elites, and what are the opens? Well, essentially, it used to be 3 tournaments in a division, but now there's 2 divisions, Centrals and the Easterns, and there's 4 tournaments in each division, and you need to be in the top 5 in points at the end of the season in your division to make the elites. So every tournament, however you place, you get a certain amount of points, and after the season is over, your cumulative point standings, if you got to be in the top 5 out of 200 plus people, you will then get an invitation to the elites. And another cool thing about the opens is they changed it back this year to win and you're in. And what that means is you win one of these tournaments and you get to go to the Bassmaster Classic, and that's a dream. You know, that's every bass tournament angler's dream, is to make the elites and then hopefully make the Classic. So again, I hope you guys enjoy, and stay tuned for more, man. It's gonna be awesome. Alright guys, this is our second day down here. We're idling in right now. We're out here on Lake Griffin. Second day, alright, I caught 3 fish, but I don't know, it's Florida, it's a monster, man. There's a lot of different stuff to fish. There's a lot of different stuff to fish. There's, offshore grass, you can fish up shallow, but I haven't really put it together that much. The last 2 days I've caught 5 fish, so I mean, definitely gotta pick it up. Biggest one was like 2 1/4, 2.5 pounds. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely gonna still have a lot of time. I'm gonna go check out Harris and Little Harris, and I'm gonna spend one more day on out here on Griffin and see what happens. There's still a little portion of the lake I haven't looked at yet. So, but I'm excited to see what happens tomorrow, and just keep an open mind, you know. I mean, you can't get too close-minded because Florida's, there's just so many different types of vegetation and different types of patterns that can happen and pop up on you. So we'll see what happens, but I'm pretty tired, so we're gonna call it a day, idle on in and get some food, gas up the boat, and get back after it bright and early in the morning, guys. Heck yeah, dude. So, I don't know, man. I was just in Little Harris, and it looks like it got sprayed. I'm not sure, but I mean, I'm being called. No. So, I was in Little Harris, and it looked like it got sprayed, and so figure it just didn't look right to me, so I came back into Big Harris. I was in Big Harris yesterday too. It's Wednesday. No, it's actually Thursday. Jeez, it's Thursday the 17th, and we've been into Harris, we've been into Griffin, we've been into Little Harris, and it was 35 degrees last night, so I kind of slowed down and started throwing that jerk bait along this hydrilla edge in front of this Kissimmee grass, and I just caught a 3.5, almost 4 pounder. So we're gonna keep on keeping on and see what happens. But I'm trying to stay a little quiet because there's a couple boats around me, but see what happens. Okay, so this was the point in my practice where I kind of had some technical difficulties with my boat, and I had to go get some issues addressed at the service yard on that Monday, which was day one of official practice. I had already been there for a little bit, so the good part about that is I already located some fish, and I lost almost a whole day of fishing just getting you know, some kinks worked out at the service yard. And huge shout out to them guys. I mean, at these Bassmaster Opens, they have service crews that come to these events, because you get 200 plus guys in these tournaments, something's going to go wrong, and having the right people there, it's almost like having a pit crew pretty much. And so that is huge that these guys can come to these events and help you out, because usual issues that you would have to go and take your boat to a dealer or something and have it, drop it off and have it gone for a week, these guys most likely can knock it out in a day or a short time. So that was huge that they were able to help me out and get me back on the water, and I can't thank them guys enough. But another thing that happened is I got back out on the water. This was still Monday. I had about 3 or 4 hours left of practice that I could still salvage on day one, and I had so much on my mind between the boat, trying to find some fish, where to go, what to fish, what to use, everything. I had so many different things going through my mind. I didn't even think to check the fuel level on my boat. Like the beginning of the day, I had almost a whole full tank of gas, but after I got back on the water, I did so much running and gunning, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I ran out of gas, and I ran out of gas literally in the last like hour of daylight. So luckily I had a buddy out there that came and got me and towed me in. So this is a little clip of that going on. All right guys, so the engine got fixed today, but now I am out of gas in the middle of Lake Harris, and we got Garrett Paquette coming to get me right now. He's gonna tow me in. But it's been a crazy day. I haven't videotaped much because it's been just crazy, and sorry, it's been crazy. And right now he's coming to hook me up, and he's gonna tow me in. But figured I'd give you guys an update what's happening. So ready. Goodness.
You want to tie this off?
Yeah.
Want me to tie off? Maybe leave some rope up here, but by your hands, you know. You got quite a bit of rope there. Good enough.
Guys, well, if I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. I was running back to the ramp, and I ran out of gas. So now we got the G-Man, Mr. Garrett Paquette, towing me in. So that's always great, but it's all good. At least it happened while somebody was still in the water, so we're all good. But yeah, so that's the life of Cody, so stay tuned. All right, so little midday update for you guys. We are idling back through Haynes Creek. I launched in Eustis this morning and went through Haynes Creek, locked into Griffin, messed around Griffin a little bit. And now I am going back through Haynes Creek and locking into Eustis. I'm going to spend the rest of the day in Eustis. This is Tuesday, the second day of official practice. And I've caught 4 today. 2.5 and a couple other smaller ones. So nothing too productive. And I've already spent like 3 days worth on Griffin. So I'm going to go back into Eustis and see if I can't build on a little something in Eustis and see what happens. So looking forward to getting over there. So see what happens. Okay guys, so during the tournament, I really was not able to capture much on my GoPro. Day one, I had some issues with my camera and the wind was really bad, so my audio was pretty much shot. And I really I wasn't able to capture that many fish catches because it was pretty slow. It was one bite here, one bite there. And it just didn't go according to plan. I found some good fish in practice and it just didn't pan out. I located these fish in some hydrilla out in front of Kissimmee grass in about 6 to 8 foot. And it was a wall of hydrilla right out in front of some Kissimmee grass on big Harris. And so in practice, I went along there, as you've seen, with a jerkbait, a chatterbait. I had a few rattle trap fish going, and just typical pre-spawn staging areas that these fish were holding on before they moved up. And so I had about 4 to 5 areas that I was going to do a milk run through, and that's what I did on day one. And we had a cold front come through, and there was still some fish there. I was able to catch 7 pounds and some change for day one. But I think the bigger fish and a good population of the fish that I had located had just slid out a little bit farther to that 8 to 12 foot zone that I really didn't have that much stuff to go to in that zone. So that's where I kind of struggled, and that's why the guys that were a little bit farther offshore in that 8 to 12 foot zone, that's why they did so good, and that's where the tournament was won, in that zone, because it's where they pushed to. And there was already still a population of fish that was out there that hadn't even moved up yet. So you get it's almost like the perfect storm for the offshore fishermen. And that's just stuff that I had learned after the fact, in hindsight, because we went out after the tournament. I'm going to show some clips here in a minute that me and my buddy went out after the tournament and learned from my mistakes. And that's how I learned where these fish went, what they were biting, how they were reacting, and everything. So, and day two comes around, and I tried some new areas that I hadn't been to since practice, and really just try to expand on where my fish went. I tried, chatterbaits, rattle traps, you name it, worms, burner worms, speed worms, the typical Florida stuff that works down there, and it just didn't materialize for me at all on day two. So I was only able to catch 3 keepers on day two. I fished clean, I didn't lose anything, but it was still a struggle, and I ended up 100 down in the hundreds. You got to scroll a while on down the standings to find my name, but no, it was a huge learning curve getting to see how these guys caught them, because getting beat sucks. I hate it. I hate getting beat just as much as the next guy. But that is how you learn, and that's how you get better, and you just got to build from it. You got to take as many positives as you can from these tournaments, and especially when you get beat like that. So that's exactly what we did. Me and my buddy John, we went out and just tried to learn and see where these fish went, and we ended up finding a few where they went. And I'm going to show a little bit of what we did. We ended up catching like 19, almost 20 pounds of fish in like 3-4 hours, so that was pretty cool. And then after that, the weather got really, really nice. Straight 70s and 80s for like 3 days, and some big ones pulled up onto beds. And I'm going to show another clip after that where we actually went sight fishing, and we found like 3 giants. We were calling it a double-digit mission, and because we wanted to catch a double-digit before we had to leave Florida. So we went on this double-digit mission, and I ended up finding a giant on a bed. It was spawning on a stump, and I ended up catching it. It took me like an hour to catch this fish, but I'm going to show that clip in here. It was a giant. It was an 8.5, and that was by far one of the coolest moments of the whole trip. So check it out. I hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, let's roll it.
Fun. It's fun. It's always fun to catch. Yeah. There you go. Oh. Nice. Get the boat. Oh, a little something. Oh, a little something. Fun though. I'm not gonna lie. That worm bite is kind of fun. Worm bite is kind of fun. Why wasn't it like this on the game day,
Right.
you know? Life made it. Oh, easy now. Easy. There you go.
She just sat on it.
Let's go. Let's go.
This is a freaking junk.
Take your time. Take your time.
That was not like the other ones.
Yeah. It just got heavy?
Yes, dude.
All right, where you going? You coming back?
I don't think I got a good hook in her, bro.
Come on. Just come on. Do your thing. You got her. You got her.
Crap.
Get her mouth. Grab her. Get her mouth. Get her mouth.
Holy crap, dude.
Nice.
Look at that thing, man.
Nice, baby. Woo! Finally. Woo!
Dude. Yes. Look at that thing, man. Holy cow.
Take her in your wheelhouse.
You ain't in my wheelhouse.
There you go. See? Keep talking. Keep talking.
Easy.
Hey.
Hey-oh.
Hey.
God, you're not slacking.
Oh, man. Oh, nice. Stop the press. That'll make the bag.
Oh,
That'll
yeah.
make the bag.
That'll make the bag. That's a 3.
That's a champ. That's right. That's a 3. Nice. Good job.
That's a good one.
Tubby. There it is. That's what 19 pounds looks like. Harris chain 2019. Got her.
There, John.
Easy.
Oh my goodness.
You got her, baby.
Oh my gosh. That's the biggest bass of my life. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. In the mouth.
In the mouth?
In the mouth.
It's official?
On the tube. Oh my goodness. Dude, that's the biggest bass of my life.
Is it?
That is the biggest bass of my life. Oh my goodness. So there it is, guys. I'm super blessed to catch my personal best and get it on camera and have it to play out that way. It was insane. But anyways, thanks for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I didn't ramble too much, but I hope you guys enjoyed, learned something. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe. Hit me up and follow me on Instagram at Cody B Fishing, Facebook at Cody B Fishing. Check me out, and I'll have the next video be up for you guys. Will be Toledo Bend Reservoir. So stay tuned for that, and hope you guys enjoyed.